Good morning, dear students, and welcome back to our chapter number 18, Body Fluids and Circulation. So, today we are going to learn about heart, okay? So, and also the blood vascular system. So, let's start with heart. So, we have to studied about the structure and pumping action. So, how the heart is actually work, okay? So, let's start. See, all vertebrates having a single heart which is situated in the thoracic cavity. It is the central pumping organ of the blood vascular system, and it is hollow muscular organ which is made up of cardiac muscles. It works throughout life and rhythmically without getting tired. So heart is it is a organ which work throughout the life, right? So without getting tired. So heart is enclosed in a double walled membranous sac known as pericardium, okay, and which is filled with pericardium fluid. Clear? The outer wall of the pericardium, it is called as the parietal pericardium, and the inner wall is called as visceral pericardium. Okay, so pericardium protects the heart from the shocks and mechanical injuries, means it helps to protect in our heart. Okay, these layers. Now the heart is composed of two main chambers that communicate with each other. Okay, so what are these two chambers? First is auricle or atrium, and next is ventricle or ventrium. So auricle, when we will talk about auricle, so just remember this, it receives the deoxygenated blood from different parts of the body. Okay, auricle, it receive deoxygenated blood. Okay, and their number varies in different animal. Now next we having is ventricle or ventrium. So it distribute oxygenated blood in the body, and number of ventricles also varies from different organisms. Clear? Now it distribute oxygenated blood in the body. Clear? Now let's talk about types of heart. Okay, so hearts is of two types. Okay, basically first is we having is physiology. Okay, so there are two types of hearts on the basis of their physiology. So first is we having is myogenic heart, and second is neurogenic heart. Okay, so what is myogenic heart? Which type of heart is known as myogenic heart? So the heart in which heartbeat is initiated by a patch of modified heart muscles itself, that is called myogenic heart, means in animal with closed circulatory system. Okay, now it is found in the heart of the molluscus and vertebrates. Okay, so a myogenic heart. Now next we having is neurogenic heart. So the heart in which heartbeat is initiated by a nerve impulse coming from a nerve ganglion, that is mass of the nerve cells, and situated near the heart, that is called neurogenic, means which type? With open. Okay, the open. First one is having the closed circulatory system, and second we having is the open circulatory system. Okay, and the heartbeat, that is called as the neurogenic heart. Okay, now let's talk about the fish heart. Okay, which type of heart is present in fishes? So in fishes the heart is of two chamber beard, one auricle and one ventricle. Okay, both these chambers receive deoxygenated blood and pump it to the gills only for the oxidation. Okay, hence heart of fish is known as to be branchial or venereous heart, and the blood after the oxygenation in the gills is transported to the various part of the body. Clear? Yes. So next we having is amphibian heart. Okay, which type of heart found in amphibian? So the heart of the amphibians is three chambered, means two auricles and a ventricle. A single is ventricle. Okay, and two accessory chamber, that is sinus venosus and trossus anteriosus. Okay, is also present. So the deoxygenated blood from lungs is carried out to left auricle by pulmonary veins, and right auricle receive deoxygenated blood from various part of the body, first into sinus venosus and there into it. Okay, So in amphibian, oxygenated and deoxygenated blood get mixed in the ventricles. Clear? Now next is we having reptilian heart. You see here pictures is given, you can see. Yes. Now reptilian hearts, which type of heart is found? So lower reptiles have incomplete 4-chamber heart, 2 auricles and 1 partially divided ventricle. Okay. Now only one accessory chamber, that is sinus venosus, is present. In higher reptiles like crocodile and alligators, the ventricle is somewhat completely divided into 2 chambers, that making the heart 4-chambered. Okay, so that is 2 auricle and 2 ventricles. So there is no perfect separation of the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Hence, reptilian heart is antivirionous heart. Clear? Now, last is we having is avian and mammalian heart. So the heart of the bird and mammal is completely of 4-chambered, that is 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. Okay, so the left part of the heart, that is left auricle and left ventricle, is associated with oxygenated blood, and right part of the heart, that is right auricle and right ventricle, is associated with deoxygenated blood. On the basis of this, the right auricle receives deoxygenated blood from the body and sends it to the right ventricle, with which pumps it into the lungs of the oxygenation. Clear? But the left auricle receives oxygenated blood from the lungs and send it into left ventricle, which pumps it into various body parts. Thus, it is perfect separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, and there is a double blood circulation. Okay, as you see in this picture here, it shows the double blood circulation. Clear? Now let's talk about the circulatory system of human being. In human being, how this blood properly gets circulated. Okay, so the circulatory system of human being is very complex, like vertebrate, and the circulatory system of human being is also made up of 2 systems, that is called the blood vascular system and lymphatic system. So blood vascular system, it is a vascular system in which circulatory fluids is blood. Yes, so the circulatory system of human being is made up of blood, heart and blood vessels. Clear? So let's start with the first part, is known as blood. Okay, so first we will talk about plasma. Okay, so it is straw colored. Straw colored means that pale yellow color. Okay, so that straw colored fluid is about 60% of the, and you know that plasma contain about 90% water and 10% solids. Okay, so its composition of the following. Okay, so let's see the composition. So inorganic components of plasma. Okay, so the inorganic components are dissolved in water, and these are chlorides, bicarbonate, phosphate, yes, sulfate, sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, so all these things. Okay, so in minute quantity of iron, phosphorus and iodine are also found. These components are absolutely essential for the normal functioning of the body. So these all plays a very important role. Yes. Next we having is organic components of plasma. Okay. So what are the organic components? So plasma protein and serum protein. Okay. And are the most important components of the plasma. Okay. Blood plasma. What was that? That is plasma protein and serum proteins. Okay. And these are about 6.8% of plasma. These help to maintain blood viscosity, blood osmotic pressure and blood volume. Chief organic substances found in plasma are as follows. So what are the chief substances? Like blood protein, the protein which is present in blood, like globulin, albumin, fibrinogen, yes, all these things. Okay, now next we having is digested nutrients and catalyst.